Good morning, everybody. So today we're going to be exploring partial products multiplication. So we're going to draw a partitioned rectangle to represent the problem. We worked on this last week. Then we're going to use partial products multiplication to record your work in a simpler way. All right. So first things first, let's draw a partitioned rectangle to do this out. And remember that just means a rectangle that we split in two parts. So we take this 7 and we put it right here. Oops. There we go. Put the 7 and we put it right there. And then we need to break 50 up into tens and ones. So if I break 54 up to tens and ones, I know that I have 5 groups of 10, so that equals 50. Oops. Sorry about that line, guys. And then I have 4 ones, and that's how that is. So now I take 7 times 5, which I know that equals 35. If I didn't know that, I could count by 5 7 times, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And then all I do is I just take my 0 and I drop it right down. Now I take 7 times 4. What's 7 times 4, guys? Yep, that's right, it's 28. Alright, so now what we do is we need to do something with these two products. We're going to add them together. So we're going to add, oh, sorry guys, I keep making that big long line. My finger hits the screen. So we're going to add those together. We're going to get 0 plus 8 equals 8. 5 plus 2 equals 7. 3 plus 0 equals 3. So we get 378. Now we need to multiply. So we do 4 times. Alright, so let's draw this rectangle again. This time we're going to do it with bigger numbers than we have before. But that's okay, we can still break it down. So we know we're doing it times 7 again. So let's draw our 7. But this time we have 3 digits, so we got to break it up into 3 different boxes. Okay, so we have 542. So we're going to have to break it up into hundreds, tens, and ones this time. So how we're going to do that is we know that there are 5 groups of 100 and 542, so I'm going to put 500. Now I have 4 groups of 10s, so I'm going to put 40. And then I have 2 ones left over. Now we're going to multiply. So we might be thinking that 7 times 500 would be a crazy big number. But it's not if we just break it down into a simpler way. So we're going to multiply 7 times 5, and that equals 35. Alright, we're going to take 7 times 5, which that equals 35, and then we're just going to bring down our zeros, so we get 3,500. Now, what we do is we multiply 7 times 40, and like we're thinking that's a big number, but we can just multiply 7 times 4 to get 28, and then bring that 0 down. Now we know what 7 times 2 is. So that equals what? Yep, 14. So now we're going to add these together. So we're going to put 3,500 plus 280 plus 14. And that equals 0 plus 0 plus 4 equals 4. 0 plus 8 plus 1 equals 9. 5 plus 2 equals 7. And 3 plus equals 3. Alright. So the answer we should have gotten was 3,794. Let's go to the next one. Alright, so we're going to keep practicing this skill, and then after this, I will have you guys work on it a little bit on your own, on your practice. Okay, so it says use partial products multiplication to solve the problem. So we know that we're going to break our 47 up into 4 tens and 4 ones. So we're going to break 40. And then we're going to break down our 7. So we're going to do 40 times 6. And then we're going to do 7 times 6 to make it easier. And then we'll just add those. So 40 times 6 is 0, 24. 7 times 6 is what? Yep, 42. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to add this together. So we're going to add 240 plus 2 plus 42. We're going to get 2, 8, 2. So 282. Alright, let's try one more together. I'll let you guys try the last 2 on your own. Alright, let's try this last one. So we're going to have to break this up. So I'm going to break it up into 600, 30, and 5. That's how we break it up. The hundreds, the tens, and the ones. So now I'm going to multiply this. So I'm going to multiply all of them times 9. And then I'm going to add them up at the end. Okay, so 600 times 9. I know that 6 times 9 is 54. Then I'm just going to add these 2 zeros in. I know 9 times 3 is 27. And then I'm just going to add my 0. And I know 9 times 5 is 45. Now, I have to add these together. So I'm at 5,400 plus 270 plus 45. So 0 plus 0 plus 5 is 5. 0 plus 7 plus 4. What does that equal? Yep, it equals 11. 7 and 5. So here's our answer for this one. Alright, so I have 2 more on here. I will let you guys try those on your own. The next 2. I think you can do it. Remember that you're just breaking these up. I'm going to try this. And I know you're all going to do great. It's going to be wonderful.